It's Yes You Can with Victor Dave Okita, the program that nourishes your soul.
Good evening and welcome to the program. It's Yes You Can with Victor Dave Okita. Thank you very much for being part of our program tonight. It's my joy, it's my delight, and I thank God for this beautiful opportunity. And tonight on the program, I want to find out how your day is going. Did you enjoy your day? Are you enjoying your life? Let me ask you some questions, all right? If you are married, are you enjoying your wife? Are you enjoying your husband? If you have children, are you enjoying your children? Okay, are your children enjoying you? If you are working for someone or working with someone, are those people enjoying you? And are you enjoying them? You know, not many people enjoy their lives. They're always frowning their face. There's always trouble in the home. They're always looking for what they don't have. And because of that, life is not enjoyable for them. I think I should just build on that a little and see how I can communicate this thought to you. Do you enjoy your life? You see, enjoyment in life doesn't mean that you wake up to eat Indomie and egg, bread and tea, and then you are drinking cold water from the refrigerator, and then you are driving the latest Mercedes. That's not necessarily enjoyment. In fact, sometimes it could be trouble. Enjoyment in life doesn't mean that if you want to travel out of the country right now, you can leave the country and come back at any time. But that's not necessarily enjoyment. Enjoyment in life does not necessarily mean that there is no trouble around you, there's no problem, there's nothing you are facing. No, that's not enjoyment necessarily. Enjoyment, first of all, starts with peace of mind. That's what enjoyment starts with. Peace of mind. Can you have peace in your heart? Can you be contented with what you have? So many people in life are pursuing peace, they are pursuing happiness, they are pursuing enjoyment. And in the process of trying to pursue it, they lose everything they have. They lose their lives. You see, a man's life does not consist in the abundance of his possessions. You must never forget it. If you're going to be successful in life, you have to pursue life not from the perspective of what you have or you don't have. Pursue life from how to maximize what you have. See, the rich are not always happy. And by that, I don't mean that you are poor. I'm talking about those people you think have more money than you. They are not necessarily always happy. You know, a young man said he wanted to go to the university, and he felt, when I go to the university, oh no, life is just gonna be beautiful for me. After all, if I can just make it into the university, it will mean that I have succeeded, or I am now ready for life. And so he went into the university, and when he got into the university, he discovered that, oh no, he had to pass exams. And so he said to himself, if I can just pass the exams, 100 level, 200 level, 300 level, I will be very happy. Of course, he passed. And then he graduated and he discovered, okay, now I will need a job. And then he said, okay, if I can just get a job, life will be beautiful for me. And so he went on looking for a job, and finally he got a job and said, oh, thank God, now I got a job. And then he said, okay, but I don't have a wife. If I can just get a wife, I will be very happy and life is going to be beautiful. And so he went on and got married and said, okay, now it's time for children. Oh, if I would just have children. Okay, he had the children. And then he said, if I can just have enough money to set me. See, life doesn't end. The more you pursue, the more you're going to keep chasing after something you are looking for. And you see what? You know what? You will never get to the end of your desires, because at every point in life, there will be something new that you will want to get. So the secret is not in what you have or in what you've achieved or you've not achieved. The secret is for you to be fulfilled where you are right now, to be fulfilled with what you have right now, for you to have the peace of mind that is required right now. Can you have peace even though you don't have the car that you have been looking for? Can you be happy even though you're not living in your dream house yet? Maybe you're not married yet and you're thinking, well, the reason I am not happy is because I'm not married. You are lying. The reason you're not happy is not because you're not married. The reason you are not happy is because you have tied your happiness to getting married. You've tied your happiness to getting a job. You've tied your happiness to any of these things. And until you are able to separate your life from things, separate your life from accomplishments, you know, people say, the more I'm able to achieve, the more fulfilled I'll be. No. Haven't you heard that people went to the moon? In fact, I heard now People have now bought space in the moon, and yet they are not satisfied with life. Maybe they want to go and buy space in heaven, and of course that's the easiest one, right? You just give your life to Christ, and that's very simple. But you see, if they could buy with money, they would want to do that. But life does not consist in the abundance of your possession. It is not in your possession. Your happiness should never be tied to something you have or you don't have. You've got to wake up, you've got to start seeing the reality of life. Happiness is not tied to things. You see, what you call happiness is actually an emotional response to something. It's actually a pleasant emotional response. That's what you call happiness. So while you are driving that car, you feel I have achieved something. So you are happy. You have a pleasant feeling. You have a pleasant feeling. It's like the fellow who is so happy. You know, on his wedding day, he's dancing all he could dance because he's happy. He doesn't even know that the woman he's getting married to or he's marrying will cause a lot of problems for him when he gets home. So the wedding day is filled with a lot of joy and happiness. Only 2 weeks later, he looks at the woman and he says, "What have I married? Where did I marry you from?" You know, the problem is that he was looking for peace in marriage. He wasn't looking for peace in God. He wasn't looking for peace beyond the things of this world. So are you enjoying your life? If you're not enjoying your life, it is not because you are going through a problem. If you're not enjoying your life, it is not because you're going through a situation. If you're not enjoying your life, it's not because you're not married or you don't have children or you don't have a car or you don't have money or you don't have a wife. That's not the reason you are not happy. It is because you have made a decision not to be happy. Oh, I love it so much when I go into an environment where the people living there don't seem to have any money, but the husband and the wife are full of joy. You're not seeing them shouting on one another. You're not seeing the children acting as if the end of the world has come. No, the little they have means something to them. It may just be some food that don't even have much taste, but you see, they are cracking jokes and laughing while they are eating that food. When you can find the people like that, that's the people that have found life beyond what this world can give to them. But you see, you go to another family and they can spend 25,000 naira on one meal, 25,000, and I'm serious. They have to buy this wine, they have to buy this type of meat. You can't have only one type of meat in the soup. You understand what I'm saying? And they have to put everything, and they're not cooking for 10 people. No, it's for the whole group that is coming. They're going to eat and laugh. Yet they will quarrel before that food finishes. You know what? Life for them has not found meaning. Life for them is still in what they can get and get more. Let me challenge you, my dear listener. Live your life beyond this earthly position. Stop fighting for more money. Stop fighting to be known. I want to be very famous. Fame is nothing. Didn't you? Come on, you heard of someone like Michael Jackson, right? Boy, when I was very much younger than this, that was when I heard he died. And the whole world stood still for his burial. But if I didn't call his name, you will not even remember that he once existed. Why? Fame is vanity. Vanity upon vanity is what? It's vanity. Emptiness is vanity. And so if all you are pursuing is how to be richer, how to have more money, how to be more known, you want everybody to clap for you, well, that is emptiness. So what are you going to do? Pursue peace. Find out, how can I have more peace with my neighbor? All right? Instead of fighting over a land that you will not even be buried in. Yeah, think about it. Nobody has ever been buried in a land he fought for. When you fight for a land and you die, you don't even decide where they will bury you. Somebody somewhere comes and say, put him there, let's bury it there, and then they take you there and throw you into the ground, and that's all. Meanwhile, you were fighting for a land, and maybe you died because you were fighting for a land. It's called emptiness. A man buys the best of a car, yet he has an accident in that car and dies in the car. Isn't that vanity? The same thing he labored to buy, he died in it. Yet there are people who are going to fight so hard and try to kill other people for the very things that will kill them. That is emptiness. You will not find happiness in those things. You will not find fulfillment in those things. Look for peace. How can I fight for peace in my home? You quarrel, that woman who is always quarreling with the husband, or the husband who is always quarreling with the wife. What are you quarreling for? What are you quarreling for? The fellow who will not allow peace to reign in his community. What are you fighting for? You have become a nuisance. At the end of the day, you are not going to live longer than you're going to live, and life is going to go on as though you never came, yet you fought against peace. You know why I'm saying this to you? Life is too short for anybody to want to live his life pursuing what does not matter. Come on, if at the end of life all you were known for is that you were a terrorist or a troublemaker, you made trouble for everybody. Oh no, that wasn't a good report. I think you should pursue how to add value to people, how your life can make more meaning. You're fighting over money. The money is mine. How much can money buy life? Money cannot buy life. You know what I want to challenge you? I want you to ask yourself, the things I have fought for, what is the meaning of them? What is the value of them? And then challenge yourself to fight for what has meaning. Who is laughing? Who is smiling because of you? Who has food on his table because of you? Who is going to school because of you? And then be contented with what you have. Be contented with what you have. I'm not saying don't go to school or don't get married. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying a man's life does not consist in the abundance of his possession.